US President Donald Trump on Thursday raised the idea of the United States annexing Greenland, saying he believes it will eventually happen. Speaking alongside NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Trump doubled down on his wish to annex Greenland, an island of 57,000 people. Trump suggested that the island's control could be important for global security. Trump told Rutte as they sat side by side in the White House Oval Office for talks, "I think it will happen, and I'm just thinking. I didn't give it much thought before, but I'm sitting with a man who could be very instrumental. You know, Mark, we need that for international security, not just security, international. We have a lot of our favorite players, cruising around the coast, and we have to be careful, and we will be talking to you." But Trump persisted, saying Denmark was refusing to discuss the topic of Greenland and that he might send more US troops to bolster the US military bases on the island. In his first stint as US President from 2017 to 21, Trump raised the idea of buying Greenland, a semi-autonomous Danish territory, an idea flatly rejected by Denmark and Greenland. "We have been dealing with Denmark, we have been dealing with Greenland, and we have to do it," Trump continued. "We really need it for national security. I think that's why NATO might have to get involved in a way because we really need Greenland for national security. It's very important," Trump said. Trump noted that the United States already has a military presence in Greenland, and maybe you will see more and more soldiers going there. Since early this year, Trump has repeatedly stated his desire to obtain Greenland, even suggesting the possibility of using force. Before I proceed, I encourage you to like the video and share your views on the topic in the comment section below. Your feedback is invaluable for us and a wider audience around the world. Trump then moved on to undermine Denmark's claim to the island. Denmark is very far away and really has nothing to do. What happens? A boat landed there 200 years ago or something, and they say they have rights to it. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it is, he said. Earlier this month, on March 10, in a post on Truth Social, Trump tried to lure Greenlanders. "As I made clear during my joint address to Congress, the United States strongly supports the people of Greenland's right to determine their own future. We will continue to keep you safe, as we have since World War II. We have ready to invest billions of dollars to create new jobs and make you rich. And if you so choose, we welcome you to be a part of the greatest nation anywhere in the world, the United States of America." Although Trump suggested that NATO could help with the acquisition, Rutte quickly distanced the alliance from the idea. "As for Greenland joining the US, I would rather leave that out of this discussion. I don't want to bring NATO into it," he said. The NATO chief said it should be a topic for countries in the high north because the Chinese and Russians are using water routes in the Arctic region. Danish politician Rasmus Jarlov also took to social media after the Trump meeting with Rutte, saying that Denmark did not appreciate the head of NATO joking with Trump about Greenland like this. "It would mean war between two NATO countries," Jarlov said. "Greenland had just voted against immediate independence from Denmark and does not want to be American ever," he said. Since returning to office, Trump has made the annexation of Greenland a major talking point, and his recent comments suggest he might want NATO involved in his attempt to take over the territory. Greenland's strategic location and rich mineral resources could benefit the US. It is located along the shortest route from Europe to North America and is vital for the US's ballistic missile warning system. According to polls, most Greenlanders support independence from Denmark and reject annexation by the US. Meanwhile, Greenland's Democratic Party, which supports a gradual approach to independence from Denmark, secured an unexpected victory in parliamentary elections. The party has openly opposed Trump's efforts to bring Greenland under US control. The result should send a clear message to Trump. Denmark is not for sale, said Democratic leader Jens Frederik Nielsen. We don't want to be Americans. No, we don't want to be Danes. We want to be Greenlanders. And we want our own independence in the future. And we want to build our own country by ourselves, not with his hope. Trump has relentlessly expressed interest in acquiring Greenland from Denmark, a suggestion that has met with ridicule and strong rejection from Danish officials. Greenland's outgoing Prime Minister Mute Egede has called for a stronger rejection by local politicians of United States President Donald Trump's promise to take over the strategically located island, warning that enough is enough. This time we need to toughen our rejection of Trump. People cannot continue to disrespect us, Egede wrote on Facebook after Trump reiterated on Thursday his desire to annex the autonomous Danish territory. The American president has once again evoked the idea of annexing us. I absolutely cannot accept that, he wrote. I have therefore asked the administration to summon the party heads as soon as possible, said Egede, who continues to lead Greenland while awaiting the formation of a new government following his party's defeat in elections. Earlier this month, acknowledging the uncertainty sparked by Trump's moves, Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen reaffirmed Denmark's position, emphasizing that Greenland's future is solely for its people to decide. But why does Trump want to control Greenland? Why does Trump think Greenland is important for the US? Trump's proposal to control Greenland aims to counter Russian and Chinese ambitions to dominate a region critical to Washington. It would only be the latest chapter in a long history of the US, and during its existence, the Soviet Union purchased land across the Arctic in moments for heightened tensions. Today's renewed interest signals that great powers are once again seeking to control vital sea routes, oceans, islands, and resources at the top of the world. It's a stark warning of rising tensions and increased competition. Greenland's strategic location and resources could benefit the US. It lies along the shortest route from Europe to North America, which is vital for the US ballistic missile warning system and American space facility. The US has expressed interest in expanding its military presence, including placing radars there to monitor the waters between Greenland, Iceland, and Britain, which are a gateway for Russian Navy vessels and nuclear submarines. Greenland, whose capital, Nuuk, is closer to New York than the Danish capital, Copenhagen, boasts minerals, oil, and natural gas wealth, but development has been slow. A 2023 survey showed that 25 of 34 minerals deemed critical raw materials by European Commission were found in Greenland. They include minerals used in batteries such as graphite and lithium, and so-called rare earth elements used in electrical vehicles and wind turbines. In recent years, there has been increased interest in Greenland's natural resources, including mining for rare earth minerals, uranium, and iron. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for new videos on important international topics.